But last time you had woken up all together in this strange cell and found your way out and past your guardian, this horrific fellow Lurg, and made it through this complex of padded rooms and such that were reminiscent of some place where they put lunatics or something. You moved quickly through that area and up some stairs and into the what was another level of this complex. It seemed to be old and watery and stinky, dank place. You're currently in this little intersection where you encountered a wandering patrol of these. Now these guards, I think I mentioned this. They all are hairless, right? And they have a certain muscle or tone. Their skin has this sort of coppery look to it. No hair, no eyebrows, nothing. And they tend to be elongated fingers a bit and such. And now, Creel, you surmise that they're Amarensans, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
Amarenses from that fabled strange place of corruption and wizards, sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
And you surmise that you guys had been taken captive and that they had plans to do something with you. One of you caught a glimpse of a shadowy figure that had looked at you in your cell before leaving.
Yeah, some tentacle creature.
Right. Um, and then we'll start the next session. You'd just encountered patrol. You'd messed him up, killed one. The other guy he was messed up. Yeah, he was wounded. And the third guy had just gone to the door, we'll say, and he was going to leave through the door. I'll say he's on his way out. So we're unfortunately picking this up in the midst of combat, but I don't have the initiative, so we'll have to start from scratch.
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, Darren, that guy running away is going to get a dagger in the back.
Well, yeah, he's now each one of these squares is 5 feet. Okay.
Right.
All right. Any questions or anything before we hit the clock and roll our initiatives?
I'm ready.
Excellent. All righty. Off we go. So roll initiative.
You got the turn tracker up?
Right. Get that out.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
7 plus 1, 8. Okay. Excellent. So let me get this myself a little more organized. All right, we got Batsu with a 19. All right.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun last session, by the way, everybody. And I like the characters, and there are certain quirks and things you still have. I know some of you have some secrets still, and other things going on. Greiko's got 16. I love the names too. They're not. You get some cheesy names once in a while. Hey, you're like, oh, grown. Here we go. Alendra. Sorry.
I'm Dick Sheath.
Oh, Creel, what'd you get? 3? Oh man, I might have to lock the kitties up. Yeah. Okay, off you go. All right, then let's start with Batsu. There's one who's apparently he's wounded, fairly severely wounded. The guy with the shield on his thing for some reason.
Oh, okay, that guy.
Can anyone remember that? No. Anyway, it says it has 1 hit point left, so he's wounded.
Huh.
Probably got it.
And there's this guy running away, right?
Yeah, he's gone to the door and he's opened it or gonna go through.
I want to go after him.
He's within 30 paces. You can reach him.
Sweet. Move up to him, and I'm gonna try to hit him over the back of the head with my cudgel.
Now, I'm gonna give you a chance here because technically, if you're in melee with somebody and you leave that melee, they get a free attack on you.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you decide if you want to go, because beware of that. I'm assuming he's in fighting with you. Maybe it was somebody else, but you were there physically.
Yeah, on that on that note, I'll instead attack the guy with the shield.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, and these guys, they're pretty professional, you noticed. Go ahead and you're the thief. Yeah, you don't have the deed, so describe your action as you are facing these guys.
Yeah, I'll rear up my nice fancy new cudgel and try to hit him over the head. Bludgeon him
All
over the head
right,
with it.
you got Tick Buddy's cudgel. And if you do rear attacks with that, remember it's does way more damage.
I hit an AC 13.
Okay. That is a hit.
Whoa.
What was your damage? 6.
6 damage.
Well, that definitely does the trick as there's a meaty crunch. Yeah, it's not pretty. And he just slumps against the wall, slides down it. And surprisingly, there was no blood or anything. It was just everything inside is shattered without.
Poor guy.
Yeah, and he's looking at you like, wait a minute, my brain has been turned into cabbage. And now our Graiko, you see Batsu's is 1 XP there, Batsu.
Oh, yes.
All right. Yeah. So, are the guys in front of us? Is everybody gone then? Is everybody taken out?
There's just one guy.
And he's running away.
Okay, because I
In there?
thought you would hit the guy that was running away.
No,
Am I wrong on that?
he at first was going to do that, but then I reminded him that that guy would get a free attack on him if he left melee.
Oh, okay. All right. That sounds okay. So it's up to me then to chase the guy, which I will do, I guess. And I'm not too slow. I'm of an average speed. So if he takes a half step to open the door, I'll catch up to him.
Yeah, and you won initiative, so
Yeah.
you can move up.
So
and
I guess
hit him.
I did is exactly what happened. Okay, so I'm gonna attack him with a deed, and so I'm going to simultaneously, as he's opening up the door, I'm going to slam the door shut with my foot, which will allow me to climb up the door a little bit to cut down on his head. And that's the plan.
Unfortunately, a door opens into the room.
Right. It opens into our room. So
No. Look at the
into the
arrow on
other
the
room.
map. The arrows on the map show which way the door opens.
I believe you did that just to wreck my great deed, but I see.
Yep.
it.
So
I
you
agree. I think you just put that arrow in there. Okay. That's all right. So, okay. So he's going in. Yeah, I got nothing. I'll just attack with a deed and then here we go. Okay. It was just a +2 deed anyway. Oh, and I hit AC 9.
No, sir.
Much. Yeah. So there's a lot of, so obviously I was counting on the door opening in. There's a lot of it. So I jumped
That
up
baffled
and
you.
I just I kept sailing through the door. Wait, it opens out?
Damn,
Last
push,
thing
no
you
pull.
guys heard.
Pardon me. Let me do this quickly. So Graiko missed. In long story short, and the guy, he spins. Now Graiko, you can move your own avatars too if you wish, right? Anytime, and then actually should be, so I know where you are, and so on. I can move him too if you want. He spins and goes to hack at you. Whew. And this weird Eastern kind of saber falchion just whistles by you, whistling through the air. Oh, and he's growling and cursing you in his Eastern tongue. But it's Miss Creel.
All right.
Twice
I come up to flank him as he's fighting Gryko, and I slash at him with my short sword. Nothing fancy,
Just straight up. Good
just
old
straight up.
textbook disembowelment.
Oh yeah, gonna go for a beautiful stab. Got
Uh-huh.
it too. Oh,
Oh,
that's well, almost as bad as it can be.
Back to Batsu.
Okay. Is there a room where I could squeeze in there? Is that kind of, it looks kind
No.
of busy over there. Yeah.
I could double back at the end of my turn. I don't know if we can work that in or.
He
Or no,
gets
I'd
an
already
attack at
moved.
ya.
I already moved, so I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
Plus, if you get a free attack if you move for melee, unless
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
ruling too. If he's in melee with multiple foes, there's sometimes a bit difference.
Hmm.
But anyway, go ahead, Batsu.
Okay. Then I think these guys have got it covered. I'm gonna check what's in this room. I'm gonna open up this door to make sure there's nobody else in here.
Gotcha. Okay, so you go to the door and give me one moment. It is locked, and you can tell that it's like, ooh, it's a pretty higher quality padlock. But it's just, it's going to be a challenge.
Okay. I want to try to kick it in.
It looks pretty stout, but you can, yeah, you can certainly try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay, strength check. And
Yes,
this is
sir.
against a DC number I know, a secret number.
Okay.
You have to beat. So you roll 20 with your strength modifier.
14.
And do you want to use any luck?
I do not.
Okay, you just kick and it's like hitting a cement wall. Almost.
Yeah.
Boom. And you got to bounce back. Like, oh, you gave it a pretty good kick, but that's a solid door. Like,
Okay.
now Gryko.
Yep, here we go. It's okay. So now that I know that the door opens out instead of in, I'm in a much better position to attack. There we go. I hit AC 12.
That will clip. Oh, you didn't declare any deeds or anything, so
I
you didn't get
didn't
the deed
really,
anyway.
but that's all right because I didn't really score
You should
high
start
enough.
thinking of a signature deed, right?
I agree.
It's like a default deed. There's a list of them in the core book, by the way. And they're
Oh,
pretty
okay.
good actually, and they have details of the actual mechanics, how they work, and your bonuses and whatever. And
That sounds
and there's
good.
some that are like disarm and so on. Or you can make somebody prone. You can hit them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
So now it's his turn, and
So that didn't
Creel.
smite him, I guess. My 3 points of damage.
Oh, pardon me. Of course. No, it did not. But it certainly gave him a mean slice down his side under his arm. Whoa, as you got him. But he just hisses at you. And then if he rolls a 1 or 2, it's Creel. If it's 3 or 4, it's Gryko. Oh, Creel. Uh-oh. So the guy with a snarl swings. Oh, what's your AC, Gryko?
Yeah, it's me. It's 10. I have 5 hit points left, so let's see how this goes.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm just looking for the damage here quick. Okay, it's 1d6 damage. Short sword. It's one of their Eastern. Oh, fuck off. Their die roller. All right. Fuck.
God damn it.
And so Jim goes down as this guy just drives his sword right through him. Yeah. Now, do you have any fleeting luck?
Nope.
Okay. So Creel is down, and he has no fleeting luck. You can burn a luck point, though. And again,
Yeah, I have to.
Unless they can reach you in the next round.
No, I'll burn the luck. So does that mean I'm at 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, but it just missed your heart. Went
Yeah.
off to the side, glancing off a rib. You realize, oh, how lucky. And Batsu. See Creel kind of stumble back.
So does that count as my turn then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, stabilizing yourself. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then can I squeeze in there now? Since he's, I don't know.
Yep.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's actually 25 feet. He's
Within
within
range,
range if you ran over there. Yeah.
And I'm gonna run over there and try to club this guy in the gut. Try to make him keel over.
Club him in the gut.
Yeah.
That's new. Okay. Gut clubber. Yeah, Creel's like,
Oof. No. 5. AC 5.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Unless you want to burn a lot of luck.
Nope.
Creel, now there might be other, by the way, you might lose a stamina point and have a scar that you have to write down. It's like a wicked scar.
I've got multiple scars already.
Already?
Yeah.
Okay, Batsu, nice. So he doesn't do it. Sorry, I mean, not nice. Gryko, you're like, oh, shoot. You see Creel kind of stumble back.
All right, here we go.
You have a deed or anything? You just going for it?
Yeah. So so the idea is that that I'll carve a V for victory in my opponents.
Okay, that's good. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Victory.
There's no victory here.
Oh crap! No, sir. So you attempt to, and you're stand still. And you're trying to carve him, but he's quick, slippery devil.
Yeah, he is. He is. There's a witchery about him. That's what there is.
Yes, yeah, 1 or 2. It's Batsu. 3 or 4. We're Gryko, because this guy's just like, I will kill you all. He says in this weird accent in common. And Gryko, he goes at you suddenly. Your turn. Did I get what happened there? A 13?
Yeah, 13 is my armor class.
Yeah, so that is a hit, but he's also +1. So he got a 14 actually. So he comes in and then finds that armor. He finds a weakness. Well, you're not wearing armor at the moment. Doing 5 damage. Oh.
Okay.
How many hit points do you have?
I have 8 left.
Okay. And what's your total? 14 normally?
Yeah, 14, and then I was missing one. I was down to 13, and then.
Oh yeah, 5. Right. I remember you taking a hit. So he gives you a vicious cut. Ha! And grins. There you bastard. So Creel, you're like, oh, you got 1 hit point, and you're kind of up, and okay.
I noticed that these guys are in combat. I'm going to go back to these bodies and look them over for any sort of other keys or anything like that, hoping to find a way to open that door.
Okay, roll 2 die 10, Jim, for me, and a 1d10. 8.
Sorry, 2d10 and a what?
And a 1d8, pardon me. So he's got 18, or I mean, there's 18 silver rilks on the 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And also 7, what's the real cheap one? Ricks or? Tin ricks?
Schmeckles.
That's silver, right? Or
here I've
Schmearducks. Schmearducks is silver pieces. Rilks, gold rilks, silver
There's
Schmearducks.
ticks.
Yeah, ticks. Tin ticks?
Yeah.
Or yeah. So
Iron,
just these little
iron ticks.
Yeah. There's 7, 3, 21 iron ticks.
Oh, 21 iron ticks.
Yeah, times it by 3.
See.
Nothing else. No keys or nothing. Nope. double checking here. Nope. All right. So, but you did find a bit of coin. You're like, okay. Batsu, this guy's just cutting left and right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this guy off. Try is the key word here. I'm gonna try to. I'll go for the shoulder. Try to absolutely destroy his collarbone.
Going for that collarbone. Come here.
18 to hit.
Oh yeah, and he
points.
had that was enough, just enough. As you just managed to bite into the shoulder and cleave him somewhat effectively enough that he goes down, just kind of still cursing you. All right, you did notice that the door is still kind of open, and inside there's some sort of mess hall. At a quick glance, you haven't gone in and really checked it out as of yet.
I'll turn to Creel. Did you find anything? Did you find the key? That door over there is locked.
Nope, but I found this. I'll toss you each a small stack of coins, 6 silver and 7 ticks each. And I'll say we should probably hide these bodies before, in case anybody comes patrolling around here.
Good idea. I'll take
let's
this
toss-
body.
Yeah, we'll toss these bodies maybe down the stairs to the undercells.
Yeah, let's each grab one. And we'll throw them down.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I can't move the. There we go. Perfect.
Okay, that goes pretty quick. You guys, okay, quick, drag and wetly roll down the into the little alcove there. And,
If you guys want to give me a little time, I can try that door.
Sure. I'm just gonna go over to this door and listen at it, see if I can, while Batsu's working on the door.
Yeah, I'll stay with my sword ready.
got it.
Now I don't
and-
have a thieves kit.
Now, Bob, can you move your avatar? You can
Yeah,
move,
yeah.
right?
Sorry.
Okay.
I was looking at my character sheet. I guess I didn't find a thieves tools, but can I try to pick this lock with the silver dagger that I found?
No,
You try to
no.
break it.
You'd
More
need
so.
thieves tools. This is a pretty tricky lock.
Yeah.
You can try, I mean, with the dagger, but it's
More likely to break my dagger, I feel. So I'll turn around. Now, on second look, guys, this one is a bit too rough for the moment. I'd need more time.
Well, maybe we should just keep going through this place. Maybe we'll find some equipment that you can use, or perhaps a key. Can I hear anything special behind this door, Darren?
give me a roll, please. An intelligence, and I have a DC number.
I rolled a 12.
At the moment, you hear. Give me one moment. What would you hear? You hear something singing in a strange, but then it stops, and it was a strange lilty voice, maybe a female.
Do I detect any magical notes in it?
No, but it sounded exotic, let's say. Maybe it was an Eastern thing, but sound.
So yeah, I go back to the middle of the hallway. I motion for Graiku and Batsu to come close, and then I say sort of quietly that there's some woman singing on the other side of that door, perhaps not too far away.
Maybe she knows something.
Mm-hmm.
She could tell us about this place.
I'll have to stay in the back, though. I'm a little hurt. You see that there's not only multiple claw wounds on the front of my shirt, but now there's a very fresh stab wound as well.
Well, if you, I'm a little worse for wear myself, but if you want, I can try to sneak in there and try to catch her by surprise.
That's a good idea. Let's give it a shot.
Indeed.
So Batsu wants to try to like, I guess, quietly try to open this door and peer inside.
Oh, right. 1 second. I was just getting something. Okay, the door's locked, but with a much simpler lock.
Oh, okay.
This one, do you still have your bone picks?
No, that's destroyed.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
So-
have a. Can I try to jam this one? Like
What
jam it
what
open?
about your belt? The little point part of your belt.
Oh, my belt is a rope.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a bum, actually.
Yeah.
It
I
is at the
see.
moment.
Hmm. Well,
Well-
I guess we have to go through these doors until. Did we
Yeah,
find
we'll
something?
wrap around. Yeah.
So-
Okay, you can. So as you go into that room, I'll read you just a brief thing. Two long trestle tables flanked by benches occupy this room, and standing candelabras coated in dripping wax stand unlit about the area. The tables are littered with pewter plates and wooden goblets, and there's barrels, small boxes, and modest sacks are stacked in the southeast corner. Doors exit the room to the south and to the west.
I just like that, if I can just comment, that when we got all of our stuff back, Batsu still had nothing.
Right. Yeah, I had literally nothing.
You're surprised at how good it smells in here.
Mm.
Like good food was in here.
Good food.
Mm.
Yeah,
Is
that's what
there?
it reminds you of.
Yeah, Batsu's gonna check out those crates too.
And you
Yeah.
guys are hungry, you realize too. Like,
Uh.
like, whoa, suddenly you smell like
Sparked
roasted
an appetite.
herbs and like, wow, really, yeah. There's a collection of containers hold a mixture. They look at them and they got symbols on the sides, and some of them are open, and you can unravel them, and they're full of dried fruits and grains and smoked meats and fish and other culinary ingredients. High-end stuff, like you can even recognize it just looks like fancy. You've never seen such abundance
Whoa.
of different stuff.
I'm gonna shove a large mixture of smoked meat and fruit in my mouth at the same time.
Nice. Nom, nom. And it's very good.
It happened to be pork chops and applesauce, so it went right together.
Nice. The fish is really good. It's like this white fish, flaky. It's from the salt seas. There's also a small wine barrel, fairly small. Well,
Like a cask.
Yeah, and it's got a cork in one end. and
Well,
so on.
boys, I say we deserve a bit of a break.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just to oil
Just
up
for
the
a
arm.
few moments, boys.
Just to oil up the sword arm there. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. So let's. I grab 3 goblets that look somewhat clean, and I pour us some hearty glasses, and we cheers the first time in this unsuspecting fellowship.
Yeah,
You
cheers.
put your feet up. Why not? So here's to you, sort of thing. And this is, you cork it, and the wine is a white with a slight green tinge to it, and it smells of like ambrosia.
Mm.
Like it's a sweet nectarish wine.
Yeah, I
made-
pair that with the with those fruits. Just nourish on that.
Oh, yeah,
now,
we'll make a charcuterie board. It'll be a bit of a nice affair.
excellent. You notice that, holy cow, cat, get going. Pardon me. You notice that you feel a bit invigorated, and like you've had a bit of a rest, and warm in your belly, and you realize that you really would like to rest. But you're not compelled to, like, you're not against your will, but you realize that if you did rest, that you would be like, get some good energy back. Like,
Well, maybe this is a storage closet. Maybe there's some sacks in there. I'm feeling a little sleepy, guys. I could, I, I could, I could really use some shut eye.
Me too. I'm pretty wiped.
Yeah, Batsu's gonna try to open this other door right here by the crates.
that door is not locked.
Oh, thank goodness.
Give me one moment, and you open it up. Can you see that now?
Whoa, what is this? Yeah,
I can't see it.
this is
A
sauna.
burning, no, a burning brazier of glowing coals both illuminates a small room and slowly broils skewers of succulent meats. A work table littered with kitchen utensils, cutlery, and bowls stands to one side. Travel-battered strong boxes are stored beneath it. A whip-thin, hairless man dressed in tight leather garments tends to the 2 foot long skewers on the brazier, and he's standing kind of right there. Creole, he's right beside you. He goes, "It is not ready yet. Get out of my kitchen, you imbecile!" And he's
All right, just let us know when it's done, for Christ's sake.
and he seems so intent on his cooking, he didn't really even look over. He's just the door open.
Yeah, I'll close the door quietly.
Yeah, okay, so click. You're like, that was weird.
Hmm,
It's a big kitchen in there, and the smells in there are just even richer. Like, this guy knows his stuff, and you see all like hanging garlics and weird fruits, dried stuff, and jars in there. And he had some travel chests I told you about, and so on.
So once the door's closed, I ask, do either of you speak this language that we've heard them mutter in this Everest, whatever it is?
Emirates, Damn.
Emerency, I think.
Yeah. Say that again.
It doesn't sound like any of us could speak it.
No, not a
Evermorency.
word.
That's it. Evermorency.
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 I was gonna say, it's too bad we couldn't dress up like the guards, but I think we look a little outlandish here.
Aye.
Well, there is one thing we could do. We sit down here, wait for that old man to finish this meal, and when he comes out and realizes it's a trick, we bash him over the head, try not to kill him, and then raid his kitchen.
Well, we could just do it now, you know. I could just sneak back in there and bop him over the head, so there's no real fight. Real quiet about it.
I
And I can
agree.
keep him alive.
Yeah, just don't burn the meat, I think is my...
Well, let's give him 5 minutes.
Yes, good call. We'll pour ourselves another glass of wine.
Oh, you guys have been here for probably about 6-7 minutes in this kitchen, and so you're gonna wait another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, let's have some more wine. So you all get a hit point back,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna give you each a fleeting luck for your audacity.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Let me have a roll here. Okay, so the 5 minutes ticks by, and then the door opens from the kitchen, and you see the chef, and he's in his weird leather kind of chef outfit, and he's got the 2 skewers, and they're kind of steaming with fragrance and stuff, and he comes walking through the door and sees you, obviously, and goes, "What is this? Who are you, intruders?"
No, we're visitors from out of town.
And I motion, get a goblet of wine, and I say, "You sure you don't want some?"
He goes, "What is this? You drink our wine, sit at our table. Ah, sacre bleu. Aye, you must go back to your cells. You are escaped prisoners, eh?"
Now.
You go back now, and I will look the other way.
Okay, but can we finish up our meal real quick? And I'm gonna try to like be inching towards him.
Give me a personality check.
Okay.
And this one you want to roll under your personality. It's that button underneath your stats, I think.
Yeah, personality test.
Test.
Uh,
Is-
test. Oh, I see it. I see it. Mega failure.
and he en garde. and he's like en garde. Go back. And he's on guard. He's got the two things up. He's backing into the kitchen. He goes, "You imbeciles, the guards will be here soon for their meal."
Oh shit, he's probably right.
Well, or they won't be because they're dead.
Yeah, but there's probably more, I bet.
There's always more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this initiative then?
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
kill the old man. He's seen
If you
too
want to
much.
attack him, he's not attacking. He's withdrawing to his kitchen. It looks
Oh,
like.
I'm attacking him. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He was rude.
How
Yeah.
rude.
Yeah, I was. Yes, I was mortally offended by the rudeness, I guess. I was waiting for this to happen, apparently.
Where are you from again?
I'm from the land of the 8 cities.
Gotcha, right.
I'm from
So-
one of the 8.
So, yeah, initiative, right?
Pittsburgh and
Uh-oh, that's a 1.
Oh, really? Okay, 14. So he got a 16. He's +2. Surprisingly, that's pretty good. Why do they keep doing 2 yours, Creel?
Huh?
There's 2 Creels in the turn order.
Not for me.
I'm just showing one.
Oh, is there? Which one is it? 6 or the 15? 15?
He should be
15
the
is me.
Yeah.
That is odd.
I don't
Okay.
see a 6.
Yeah, that is weird. Okay, anyway, yeah, that was weird. It was showing 2 years on mine. Gryko, you do move in quickly, and he was on his guard though, so you didn't surprise him or anything. And he's holding these 2 skewers like swords, kind of. He's like, on guard, you bastards.
Yeah, so I'm gonna skewer the meat off the skewers as I poke into him
Oh, with your deed?
with my deed.
Nice. All right. Well,
Okay.
let her rip.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Boom, he's done, son. Did a AC 10 hit?
No,
How about fleeting luck then on that?
depends how much you want to burn.
As much as it takes, up to 3, because that's all I got.
It will take all 3.
Okay, fair enough. I'm doing it. Because the damage I got was
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
quite
that's
sufficient.
11 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So he's like, oh, no. Ah! And you
Mon
skewer
Dieu!
him. Yeah, you skewer him and he goes down. Ah,
I have a skewer of my own, and then I'll undo it, and then I'll offer the fellas a slice of meat, which is now all on my sword.
Well, it's a bit of a bloody mess because he didn't get
Well,
the deed die.
sure. The very end is especially rare.
I flick a bit of blood off of mine and I say, perfect. Almost blue.
Yeah, that's
Well, I'll give you a fleeting luck there, Creel, or Gryko and Creel for that bloodthirstiness. shall we say.
Now quick, let's get him into the kitchen.
Indeed.
In the
I-
kitchen.
This may sound ridiculous. Let's toss a bunch of good food out here on the tables and see if any guards come. If we hide in the kitchen, we can ambush them, and maybe we have killed all the guards in here.
yeah, is there does he have like a hat? The chef guy? He has like a big old
Well,
chef
he's got
hat?
this kind of it's quite an elaborate leather suit, an official chef suit from the East, and doesn't really have and it's sort of he has a bit of a headgear, I guess.
Okay, yeah. I'll disrobe him and take his clothes.
Are
And wear them.
you a large person, like heavy set or plump? fellow?
No. He's
He's really slim. He's real whip thin, it says.
yeah, I would say that
You're a
Batsu
bit
is
tight, but yeah, Batsu, he's not a big guy, so
yeah, he has a 9 strength. I don't imagine him very big.
sure. Uh, what do you guys want to do now? You put the
All right,
body in here. That's your plan.
I'm gonna check the pantry. I say we get another couple of these skewers. He was only bringing out 2, so I don't expect there to be a lot of guards.
Yeah, I'm gonna start setting the table with like various food stuffs, the way a homeless person would think. It looks really good.
Yeah, I kind of like the plan. I mean, the idea, it definitely sounds like he was expecting somebody about any time, right? So, yeah, either we got the guys already or they're coming soon. So, yeah, and then, what do you think? Should I just hang out in the kitchen area then?
Indeed, if they see through Batsu's disguise, then we'll have to get the jump on them. If not, we may be able to.
We'll need a signal. The signal is, would you like that cooked again?
There's a fly in my soup.
Sounds good. So right away, I start taking any of the spare meats that I see around, and get them on a skewer. Throw some turmeric and all sorts of wild spices on it.
Okay, so this takes time, and you're setting up the next skewer platter, whatever. Gryko, you were gonna do what?
Yeah, I think I'm hanging out in the kitchen area. I do still have probably some meat left on my sword that I'm nibbling at. And then as Creel is shaking out, I'll just quick stick my sword over so I can get some more spices, because that's the good stuff there. They were stingy with it earlier, so yeah. And then basically, so I'm kind of weapons ready behind the door, waiting for the signal, just waiting for some bastard to dare that it needs to be cooked again, and then that's it.
And then Batsu's busy doing the table. So some moments go by. Tick-tocking a little bit, and you're waiting. But then the door suddenly opens in the west, and 4 guards come in.
Mamma mia.
And they look around and they look at the table and okay, so give me a personality check there, Batsu,
Okay.
to see if you kind of pulled off a bit of your presentation and they're not.
A personality test.
Yeah, personality
Okay.
test. See how. Okay, for the moment they kind of go and they shrug a bit, and 2 of them go sit down at this table here, and 2 of them sit down at this table here, kind of facing away from each other. It looks like their backs to each other, and they start to kind of shrug and start to eat stuff, and they still smell food and so on. And they look around, and yeah.
Oh yes, more meats to come. And I'll go into the kitchen and I'll close the door and tell to the guys, oh, they're all sitting down. They seem to have bought it. I'm gonna go out there and get the drop on them. As soon as you hear a body drop, you guys come out and we'll take them all out.
What about can we poison them?
I don't have any poison. I spent a lot of time on this dish. I hope they like it.
So Batsu, you grab. How are you gonna go out there then? Thing.
Can I, before I do that, can I spend my fleeting luck to heal? Can we still do that?
Yes, you could do that. You can spend 1 point and roll your hit die.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm
Now,
gonna do that.
you realize that the wine you drank, you get the maximum effect.
Oh well, that's good.
Oh,
I rolled a
shoot.
1.
Yeah, that wine.
A D6. Okay, so 9. Sweet. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna take those skewers of meats that Creel was cooking, if they're done.
Mhm.
Of course, it's almost the same ingredients as a summoning spell.
Oh, they smell great. And then I'm going to take them out and set them on the table, one on each of the tables.
Okay, now you're gonna have to make another personality because you're pulling off, yeah, fooling these guards.
Oh, Mamma Mia, I have more meats for you.
You're trying to sound Eastern.
You
Big-
sounded French.
Oh,
Right.
Mamma
Oh, you blew
Mia.
it.
It's
Okay.
the Chef Boyardee accent is the problem.
Now this one guard here, he turns and he's like, "You are. Where's the cook? Where's the chef?"
Well, would you like me to return it? Would you like me to cook this again? And as I say that, I'm going to try to skewer him with the skewer.
Oh yeah. Okay. So he's kind of a bit perplexed, and I'll give you just a chance to skewer him. Go ahead, make your attack. You surprised him because he's like, "Whoa!" They don't really even have their weapons drawn.
Awesome. Let's see.
But he was getting on you. He's like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah. Uh, let's see. That's an 11 to hit.
That won't cut
I'll
it.
I'll burn a luck if I can. Two luck if I can.
Let me double check the AC quick. You'd have to burn one.
Okay, I'll burn one.
2 damage. Oh, and he's like, he's a traitor. He says something in the odd tongue of theirs, and they all go for their weapons, of course.
On guard.
But the
And,
door suddenly flies open.
Indeed. And we have initiative happening.
Sounds
And they're going to be
good.
spending this round basically getting armed and getting up from the counter.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
nice, Creel.
Oh, yikes.
We're just all over him.
How about you? Real 20. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Frank got
yeah,
a
we're
20.
all over
Right.
him like like a fine meat rub.
12. All right. So I'll roll for them to see if they're, well, they have +1. So they got an 8. So they're kind of caught flat-footed in a real sense. They're pulling, shing, their swords are coming out and they're getting up. But before they can, you guys are on them. And it, oh, pardon me. This guy's got a 8. There we go. So Gryko Creel, who has the higher agility?
Gryko.
Yeah, my agility is 10.
That is higher than me.
So,
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I come running out. I'm gonna jump right on this bench and knock the other guy off. I'll knock both of them off with my deed and stab at thee. At Hell's Heart.
Hell's Heart.
If I spend one fleeting luck, does that work?
It does.
All right, I'll do it. So that's my last luck.
Oh, 6 damage.
Yeah.
And you didn't clear a deed, but you didn't need to, or did you?
Well,
Oh, yeah,
it was
he did.
yeah,
Oh,
it was
I'm-
to yeah, but I don't know if it went off then because it wasn't
No,
a
it-
3.
Yeah, you didn't get the deed, but you did skewer him.
Yes.
You almost cut his head off, and he just kind of head falls on the table. Creel.
I jump up on the table.
Ah,
I come over with my short sword. This guy's disoriented. He's just had a wonderful meal, and I yell, "No soup for you!" as I slash down at him with my short sword.
okay. Give me a 4 DC agility DC check. So you have to beat a 4. See if you don't slide in some butter.
All right, I'm burning my fleeting luck. There's no way.
Okay, so you're like, woo! you
Yeah.
put your foot in a gravy train or something.
And
you
then-
slide, but you turn it into your no soup for you move.
I slice right over top of his head. I could not connect.
Yeah, if you would have missed that, I would have said you just slide right past him on the table and
Oh,
off the
for
edge. Zip, right off the edge. Batsu.
Batsu is going to try to I still have that skewer, so I'll try to skewer another one of these guys. This guy, I'll go up to him and try to skewer him while he's still getting his bearings.
Gotcha. Go ahead. You guys know the AC now. It's 12. Is the one to beat.
No. Not gonna happen.
No go. Okay. Pardon me, I'm just busy doing something over here. And now it's their turn. Okay, so this guy at this table here, Creel, he's gonna try to flip the table. And
Well, he's
send
gonna
you.
try.
Yeah, it's a pretty big table, I realize, and so I'll give him his strength. No, so he does it, but he teeters it a bit, but you're like, no, you don't. Okay, this guy over here, he draws his sword, springs up, and that's his move. And this guy draws his sword and springs up onto the table here, and that's his move. And we'll see if he blows that. Nope, he looks pretty graceful actually. Gets up on there. Gryko.
That's right. Yeah. So now I'm on the table and or actually I'm really here. I'm on the bench. So I jumped on the bench. And then yeah, I guess I'm going for I don't know, whoever's closer. I guess I don't know, maybe the guy who just jumped up, that guy there.
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Huzzah. And my mighty deed is just that so I'm gonna swing from left to right, hopefully knocking him into this other guy and tangling the both of them up.
All right. Let's
That
see
is
if we
my
get that deed. You
and I did. Oh, I
And-
crushed it.
Oh. So your sword, roll me a D8.
All right, I could do that. That's not super great, but
But with your deed, that's 5 damage. So your sword goes through the one guy and into the next guy.
all right.
And you almost
Well,
are.
this actually rolled damage of 8+3 in the chat, right?
Oh, yeah. But that was the first guy. But your sword
Oh,
passed
yeah,
through,
I'm
so
sorry,
your damage
yeah.
rolled for the next.
Oh, I see. Oh, excellent. I had no idea.
And your deed succeeded, so I. Instead of you meant to
Surprised.
push him into him, your sword just went clean through.
I just impressed me.
And the other guy, you just killed him. You killed 2, so you get 2 XP.
Nice. Holy shit.
By the way, who killed the first guy? That was Batsu?
No, that was
Gryko again.
Gryko as well.
You got
Gryko,
3
yeah.
XP altogether. All right, nice move. So Creel's like, phew.
Yeah. Thank God.
Killed them both.
All right, but this is too cool. I'm gonna jump over to this table and slash at this guy. I'll do another agility roll.
Yeah, 4. Oh.
Yeah, but it just looks so cool.
So this time you landed a bit cleaner. Cannot lay
And-
down.
And I'm hoping this works. Ah,
No, sir. And for the moment, I'll give you a fleeting luck though, Creel, for dancing around the tabletops successfully. Batsu, back on your side. You have the meat skewers.
yeah, I'm gonna, since this guy is elevated a little bit, I'm gonna try to go for his knees.
How about you? Give me a roll.
Dude, my rolls.
No. Have to burn a lot of luck. But the guy, he's like, so he rolls a 1 or 2. He attacks Creel. 3 or 4, he'll attack. Oh, it's Batsu. So he jumps down on the floor, so he's not getting hit in the back, and he swings at Batsu with his short sword, cursing you in his foul tongue, and whoa, almost wiping out. Complete
Nice.
whiff. So Gryko, you're like, you're wrenching your sword out of the second body. Rip. Oh, next.
That's it. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess I'm just coming down. Just, I mean, he's the only guy left, so it's a V for victory time. I'm gonna carve a V in his face. Yeah.
You're
Oh
gonna have
yeah.
to jump on the table to attack him.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. I'll
'Cause
jump
these
on
two
the
guys
table.
are kind of
Oops,
here.
wrong
kind of-
guy.
Okay, go ahead. Make a DC.
All right. We're doing agility.
Oh no.
Almost twisted my ankle on that.
Unless
All
you
right,
burn luck.
so I was like, yeah, I don't have any fleeting luck left, so that's all right. I'll do a rolling tumble down onto the floor.
You wipe out, taking 2 points damage as you crank something and wrench and stumble and ow. Creel, you're like, oh shit.
I've had enough of your games. And
Indeed. He talks a big talk, eh? So this guy's wounded, but it wasn't enough to give him the end, but you skewered him, you punctured him.
aha!
And he's like, oh. Batsu.
I'm gonna try to finish this guy off. Try to skewer him through the heart.
Finish him.
Finish him.
12 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes, it does. And it does finish him.
Right, the heart.
Yes, and it's quiet quickly as everybody's dead.
As I wipe off the skewer of his blood, I say, "Ruined my dinner party."
Fleeting luck point. Nicely done. And so you did notice when you were cooking in there, I forgot to mention this, Creel, you can make an intelligence DC check for me. I have a number. And yes, you realized that there was a small fortune in spices and stuff in those strong boxes and cupboards. All Eastern exotic, chutneys and curries and stuff.
Well, boys, I say we throw these corpses down the stairs and go back to our meal.
Do our thing.
Uh,
So you guys are gonna do that? More bodies down the cellars, sewers?
yeah,
Right.
we can throw the bodies down there.
We'll check them over first for keys or
Yeah.
Right.
Roll them bodies down, boys. Roll them
Okay,
bodies down.
You can roll again, D10 for each of them for how many silver Smirnox. Now, I also am going to assume, I'm going to do this quite randomly. I'm going to say Gryko was over here. Or actually say, if you want to be either throwing a couple of, you guys might be spread out a little bit is what I'm getting at as you're moving around and doing stuff, right? Now, Creel, are you interested in grabbing the spices? You would have had to go in there and grab them, right?
Yep, I'll do that.
It takes a bit of time and you're like shuffling around. Gryko, you're like just finished, like, getting one of the last bodies, and Batsu was kind of heading back after he was done when this door opens.
Oh.
And a strange looking individual strides into the hall, and with a startled look when he sees you two. Now this guy, he looks like similar to the others, but of a whole different makeup.
Uh-oh. I'm simply the cook.
Okay, give me one moment here. Is a hairless human male possessing a gaunt build and long-fingered hands. His eyes that flash at you are pale amber and seem to reflect light like mirrors. He's dressed in these soft pastel colors of exotic, far away style, and he's barefoot. And he snarls something, and then he goes, "You escaped. I have uses for you. Go back to your cells now. You are too expensive to me, dead or alive." And then you see his left arm, it elongates and warps and twists into this kind of purplish mottled tentacle. And it's long, and it goes longer and longer, and it must be like, oh, it's getting long. Now, he says.
I'm going to book it for the dining room. I'm gonna try to go into here. Just book it.
Okay, well, let's roll initiative then.
Yeah.
Before you go, put your guy back.
Yeah.
Okay, and he yells out, "I am Tolmakis, and I need your bodies."
Ooh, not bad.
Ooh, well, I got a 20.
Oh.
So he's, with his bonus, it's even higher. Creel, 14. Frank, 9. Batu, what'd you get? 19.
19.
Oh, he still got. So, where are you going? And his tentacled arm reaches out. Like it goes 15 feet, this tentacle. It just, and it goes to grab you. And you can see it's got like these kind of spikes on the inner part of it instead of like, and suckers that are kind of like little teeth and stuff. And this is some weird eldritch demonic tentacle that he's got coming out of his shoulder.
That's terrifying.
And he also turns and he goes, "You," and he makes these elaborate gestures with his hand, and then he at the same time he bites the back of his arm and rips off a piece of flesh with his own teeth. And when that happens, the flesh, he spits it out. When they spit out, they turn into these black birds, and these black birds fly at you, Gryko, and go right at your heart and try to burrow themselves into your heart. So we start with the tentacle. Your AC?
11.
Oh my. Wow, he rolled a 1. A fumble.
Sounds great to me.
Well, yeah, so, but he doesn't have much. Oh, but he's still. So that he completely whiffs. You kind of duck or something like, oh no, you don't. And I had my fumble chart here. Give me 1 minute.
Oh, I've got it, Darren. Just a moment.
Oh, do I have it? I've got my
Yeah,
Lankhmar
your
screen. It's not
your
on here.
weapon is damaged. A bowstring breaks, a sword hilt falls off, or a crossbow firing mechanism jams. The weapon can be repaired with 10 minutes of work, but it is useless for now.
Well, in this case, that's just a miss then. He just completely whiffs. And Batsu, you're free to act when it's your action. But meanwhile, these black crows, they come right at your chest, and it looks like they're going to try burrow into your heart. And this is a spell he's cast. And I'm going to roll here a minute to see what he gets for his. $11, 14. So these things, you realize when they hit your chest, they're more like a smoke. They hit your chest and they go into your chest, and you can feel them constricting around your heart. And you have to give me a will save, and you have to beat the number he got total, which is 15.
Fuck. Ooh.
Oh, so close.
Can I give him a fleeting luck?
Nope, not in this. This is
Okay.
saves don't count. Use luck on saves.
Okay.
You feel your strength just drain. You lose 5 strength points,
Oh.
Gryko. Or yeah. Well, pardon me, this is Gryko that was being attacked, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting mixed up. So Gryko, you lose 5 strength. You're like, oh. Now your character is hopefully got some. So you'll notice that you have like on your stats you have the max, and then on the temporary you put this under the temporary. Hopefully it's temporary.
Yeah, current score. Yeah. Yep.
Right. Now, just give me a second. All right, so this guy he must be the boss or something. Batsu.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to my original plan of running into the dining room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can get here, and I'm going to bang on this door really quick, and I'm gonna say, all right, mate. I think I know what you were motioning for earlier. That snake is here, mate. And while I'm at it, I'm going to equip my cudgel. That's what I do.
Okay.
All right. I grab the saltiest looking stuff I can, get a big, grab the shaker of it, and I come charging out with Batsu into battle.
Okay, so to do that, that's your action, then you can move, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So you and Batsu are at the door, then we'll say.
Okay.
Batsu, if you want to follow him,
Yeah.
or if you're running away.
No, I'm fighting.
Okay. Gryko, you're like, oh, damn. Are you minus on your to hit roll yet? What is your?
I know I'm not minus, but I am even now. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna see if I can't break his concentration. I'll take one of my iron spikes that I'm famous for throwing, and I'm gonna throw it, and I'm gonna try and hit him in the eye, and then hopefully that causes him to close his eyes and break the spell. So that's my deed.
Mm. Now the spell sort of you feel has done its deed. Like the spell's done. The birds are gone. They went into your chest and did their damage.
All right. Well, okay. I'm not sure Gryko's the type that would totally
But it
suss
was
all that
terrifying.
out.
Oh
But
yeah,
yes, exactly.
and
So
this big
I hit
tentacle. This guy's like, and these amber eyes.
16 and I did 3 damage. I got 2 on my deed.
Got it.
So yeah, so like I did hit him in the face or something.
Yeah, he clipped him. And yeah, he felt it.
Hey, do you guys want
Ah.
to take a break for a minute here?
Oh, yeah, okay. So we'll stop with Gryko. You just thrown that, clipped him. Oh, you pay for that. And he's
Well,
yelling
wait, Jim,
guard.
let's wait for him to tell me that the spell's broken and I get my strength back first, and then we can take the break.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
we're
be
gonna
right
be
back.
here for a while, right?
Okay. Oops. Forgot to grab my water. Okay. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Dun, dun. Tulmakis. The Ava Morency sorcerer.
Yeah, this guy is odd duck.
And he's got other quirky corruptions. His eyes are corruption, his tentacle hand, his arm is some sort of gift, perhaps he claimed somehow from some demonic patron.
Graiku was like Batsu instantly dipped on him, instantly ran away. Graiku's all like, well, where did that guy go?
Well, there's a big tentacle coming at you. It's like, yikes.
I'm not even sure I noticed. It was just like as these things go into my heart, I'm just like, ugh. Then the air starts deflating. Ugh. That was it.
Now,
I threw my famous iron spike and hit him right around the eye area. Anyway, the greater eye area.
indeed. But it's going to be your turn, Greg. Oh, we just missed, so it's going to be...
Probably earned fleeting luck for that hit.
No.
You son of a...
But it's his turn now, correct?
Well, let's see. Yeah, was I last in the initiative?
Yeah,
I was. Yeah.
you were.
Yeah.
So we're...
Thanks for that. Thanks for that whole cat and mouse. So whose turn is it now then?
Yeah. Now he's like, rah. Now this time he lashes. He sees like Creel and Batsu at the door there, and he didn't say close the door behind you originally, so it's still open, that door.
Right.
Creel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. So he steps forward a few paces, and I'm gonna roll 50-50 because his tentacle arm's to the left. So Creel, he steps over here and reaches to grab you with the tentacle arm. Yeah, and where are you all coming from? Get back to your prisons now. Slay you all. What's your AC?
Is Jim back?
Oh, maybe he's not back. Right. Oh, I got it wrong actually. With this tendril, you make... Oh, so Jim has to make a reflex save. You might have been lucky there, Batsy. It's saying automatically you have to dodge it with a reflex save. Ah,
I've got a bonus
so
to that. Maybe I don't
we'll
know.
wait a second for Jim. But at the same time, he makes a flourish with his hands again, chomps down on his arm under the underpart, and blood streams down his cheeks as he mutters this cursed tongue. And again, his hands go. And again, the birds are, no, this time, he shoots. The crows turn into projectiles.
Sorry about that, boys.
Yeah, you got her, Jim. He's trying to grab you with a tentacle. But
Well,
I'll get back to you. We'll see. And
what?
he,
Don't I get to go sometime?
no, it was the end of the turn. Creel,
Okay.
or Gryko was last with the 9, and so
I
now it's his
see,
turn
okay.
again. So go ahead and make a reflex save, Jim, and you have to beat a
Ugh.
10.
All right. So here I'm gonna try. Gonna see if this can play into it. I came out here with the salt shaker because I figured it would affect his tentacle.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go for the reflex save. If it goes well, he's gonna get salty. Oh, and I do the Matrix thing where I
Okay,
was
so
like,
your turn, you can salt that bastard.
yeah, it's my turn. His tentacles all like trying to get around me.
No, hold
and
on. He gets to attack Kryko.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, this, and so he does the same thing, Gryko. He's gonna keep shooting you. I'm gonna roll 50-50 which one he uses here. Actually, that's what I'll do. So if it's under 50, he'll do what he'll keep doing. So again, this time he's trying to go for that heart and strike you. And this is, by the way, is Ray of Enfeeblement. This spell. That's what it technically is. It's a 2nd level spell. That time though, he may have. Pardon me. Where did I put that? He fails. It's a failure. The spell. And the birds fly off and scatter. And he's like, ah! You see him curse because he's lost the ability to cast that spell again for the moment.
It was that spike to the eye. That's what did it.
Yeah,
It broke his concentration.
it was enough. Well, he's
It's
pretty.
worth a feeble, fleeting luck.
Batsu.
Okay. Is there any way that I can squeeze past this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Creel.
Yeah, you're not in
I-
combat or anything. You can.
Yeah, or I was gonna say, are
Or
we
me.
like inside the area now?
No, when your turn, you can move. So
Okay.
you are where you are at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 20 feet. He's within range if you want to go at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride right up on top of him and try to bonk him.
Oh, the old whacker. All right, so
actually, yeah, I'm gonna try to hit him over the head with the cudgel.
yeah, and it's not a sneak attack or anything. so
Yeah.
you just
Dang, I rolled 7 3 times in a row. I swear.
All right, so you don't have luck to burn, I guess, eh?
Nope.
All right, Creel.
I
Salt.
douse this tentacle in salt
Okay,
in hopes that it will shrivel.
I'll give you a fleeting luck, but it does nothing to it.
I see. I noticed that the salt just seems to melt away. That the slime must be too thick, I surmise. So then I pull out my weapon with what little time I have left.
Gotcha. Gryko, wrapping up this round.
That's right. Knowing that his spells are no longer effective against me.
That spell. Well, yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna let's see. I think we're gonna I'm going for his eyes, I guess. That's my deed, is to slash across his eyes, blinding the wizard, causing
Now,
yes.
just to warn you, in this game, if
Mhm.
you have to draw a weapon, that's an action. Now later on, you'll get multiple actions as a warrior and such too, right?
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
you have 1 action around, and to draw a new weapon in this game is technically an action. I'm going to start enforcing that, by the way, everybody. So think of that when you're in combat. If you have to be swapping weapons around, you can drop one on the floor, free.
Okay.
But draw.
Well, all right. Well, okay. So, all right. So to that end, yeah, fair enough. So I'll just go up then and unarmed. I'm going to poke his eyes.
Doink.
Yes, I'm going to do
All right. Strength.
or if he does one of these, I'm going to do this. So that's what
Clever.
I have prepared. That attack.
Well,
Right.
go for it. Then you'll make a strength modified at D20.
No
And
strength. I thought I was doing unarmed combat.
yeah, so you just use your strength attack, your strength modifier, which you don't have. So roll 20-sided, in other words.
Well, okay. Because so I rolled that. I rolled my unarmed.
Oh, pardon me.
Which has a 2-hit mod of 0 and a damage mod of 0. But
That
I
is a
hit
miss.
AC 12. Damn it.
Could I give him a fleeting luck?
Yep.
I'll give him 2 fleeting luck, but
Okay, that's enough. And
2 is enough.
yeah, actually 1 was enough, but
okay.
if you say 2, technically.
I said 2.
All right. I'll give you a fleeting luck back, Jim, for being honest and owning that.
Nice.
And so that will hit it then with that mod, doing 6 damage. Oh, no, wait. Okay, unarmed attack only does D3, by the way. Oh, wait, because you get your bonus. You had a D4.
So I did. Okay, so D3, that's fair. Because I just had it listed as D4.
Yeah, so I'll put a 3 plus 1 or 2, so you did 5 damage, right?
Yeah, that's fair. And I'll change it in my sheet here. I changed it. I didn't realize it was just a D3.
Got it. Let me take a double quick look again. All right. Yeah, so he's like, oh, you. He says a phrase and he turns into smoke.
Whoa.
This kind of greenish black. It's like, and the smoke moves and swirls toward this door. I mean, you can swing at it with your sword, but it's just smoke. And it seeps underneath the door. It starts like the smoke starts to go underneath and creep into the room.
I dream a genie style.
Perhaps. Batsu, your turn.
Ooh, shoot. Well, this guy came out of this door, right?
Yeah.
Originally. And then I'm gonna try to open it.
Okay, it's not locked because he just walked into this hallway. And so you can open the door and you see this swirling thing. Now, the room you come into looks very trippy. I'll have to describe it because you can't help but notice. You're like, what the?
Whoa.
And you're like, and it's some sort of exotic workshop. Liquid blue fire churns in the air of this room, illuminating the space with curulaine light. The eldritch glow reveals a broad wooden slab with rusty iron restraints at each corner. Its face is discolored with dried gore and other fluids. A work table bearing perfectly and precisely arranged arcane tools stands nearby, a closed cabinet above it, and there's a small cage as well. The smell of fear, sweat, and blood is heavy in the air. The cage appears to be empty. Oh, pardon me. And the smoke is heading through the room towards the north.
Let's see. Where was I? I was right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can go 6 of these.
Oh, okay. I'll just get right here. I just want to be in the room.
Yeah, and so you're following the swirling kind of smoke that seems to have its will of its own. It's moving through the room. All right. Creel.
I had lined myself up to slash at this tentacle, but alas, that was not the case. I used double my movement. I can do that in this game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Base movement 30. So are these 5-foot squares?
Yes.
6, 1, 2. Okay, so and has he solidified or is he still smoky?
Still smoky.
Okay, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to try to get, of course, not in the flames, but I'm gonna try to beat him to this other thing, this other door. It looks like.
Pardon me. Moving it. So you're going to run across the room. Yeah, okay. On your way. Yeah, you're ahead of the smoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gryko. Still up and at her. Feeling a little weak for wear, but
Yep. Yes, indeed. So yeah, I'll just move forward 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess so can I rush up there and strike him
yeah.
if my move is 30?
Yep, you could. He's smoke.
Oh, okay. He's still the smoke. That's right.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll attack the darkness. See what happens. Hey, you never know till you try, as Jack Burton once said.
Oh.
So I hit a 12.
Yeah. And the smoke, yeah, it just doesn't do anything,
As far as I can tell.
as far as you can tell. And then the
All right, fair
smoke
enough.
zips over the table, over everything, goes to the door and seeps through, and it'll probably be on the other side. It takes a bit of time for it to go through the doors, like seals and stuff. And then you lose sight of the smoke. It's gone. Like you went through the seams. Should be on whatever's on the other side of that door. Gryko, just to step aside in that cage, to your delight, guess who you or what you see? Are you there, Frank? Gryko?
Could it be Rasuli?
It is. And she's slumped down on the floor of the cage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Is it so? Yeah. I guess we'll get to that probably. But yeah, I closely inspect it.
Cage?
Yeah, I don't know if we're still initiative or if we want to take more time.
Well, no, well, we are technically, but it's, I suppose then it would be Batsu's turn anyway. But that, I'm just letting you know that's what you saw. Yeah, pardon me. Batsu, you're next.
Okay. Well, Batsu's, I guess, gonna continue giving chase. As far as he's
Off we go.
concerned. And he's going to, go around this table and try to open up this door.
Okay, it's locked.
Okay. Well, that's it for me then.
Right. Oh shoot. Creel.
I see that, of course, Batsu's reefing on the door and nothing's happening. I'm gonna take a look around this room for a moment. Especially, there's this strange blue fire around the table. Does it look like any sort of magic that I have seen before?
Not perhaps that you've seen before, and it looks like some, because it's not hot. It seems harmless, and it's floating above everything, lighting up like it's artificial light, magical, and it is. You remember some about this, and it's called some like Avamorensi liquid fire.
Hmm.
You could pour it out, and it just floats wherever you pour it, and lights up stuff.
I see. So maybe this is some sort of operating table. I cautiously step into the light of it, and I'm going to take a look at the table, see if there's dried blood or anything look under the table?
Oh, totally. Its face is discolored with dried gore and other fluids.
I say to the others that if we hadn't have escaped when we did, we may have found ourselves chopped up on this very table.
I think you're right.
Get a fleeting look there, Jim. This crazy sorcerer is vivisecting people for some reason.
What's got you so interested over there, Graiku?
Yeah, I can't even hear anybody. So I'm focused in on the figure in the cage, the diminutive figure in the cage. So do the smoke continued to go across the room, or?
Yeah, the smoke went out through this door in the north, and it is locked.
Oh, so we can't go that way. Okay, yeah. So I feel less guilty then about folks. Is it this structure that's right in front of Graiku here? Graiku?
Sorry, what are you
Darren?
asking?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Darren. Is the cage that structure that's right to the west of Graiku there?
Yes.
Yeah. So is the little figure awake?
It is, yeah. It's now awake. It's up on, it's sitting up. And it goes to the bars, grabbing them and looking at you. And it peeps out this little piping little voice you don't understand.
Yeah.
It sounds like that wizard guy. His tongue.
Well, sure, but not in an evil way, though. It's a nice lilting way. Okay. So is the cage open?
No.
How about if I force it a little bit, and I'll make it clear to Rasuli what I'm doing, and I say Rasuli. Does the figure respond?
She was looking at you startled at first. Her eyes went wide because it seems she recognized you, but looks uncertain. And you say the name a bit though. She nods quickly, and you grab the door and you just actually you're less strength now. Give me strength.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I pry it open with either my spike or my sword, my long sword.
Okay.
The tip of my long sword. I'll just pry it open.
Good God, man, what are you doing?
And you guys don't see this. You see him doing the opening the cage, and he said something. But you were busy doing your thing, right, Creole? You were over there inspecting stuff, but you're glancing over and you notice he popped the lid open, and he seems to kind of interact or be looking at something, and you're thinking maybe nuts or something, but
oh, I see. We can't see anything within the cage, but he can.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Atsu, you turned around and you're looking around. There's a bunch of other utensils and stuff on this table.
Ooh, like what?
Well, you're not really a sorcerer or an alchemist or something, but they look like they're really made from, precision and materials, high-end stuff.
So
you
wouldn't
be interested. Yeah, you wouldn't be interested.
Yeah.
There's something for
they look valuable.
people.
Yeah, Batsu's gonna try to pocket some of those if we can't get through this door and it looks like, we're stopping chasing this. He's just gonna take some of these implements.
Now there's cabinets above the work table that's locked.
Above the work table. I'll try to pry those open.
Give me one moment real quick.
Okay.
Of course, Batsu, be sure to be careful. Most mages wouldn't leave something so easily pryable.
That's a good point. But Batsu doesn't listen.
So you go to the cabinets right above the table. Now,
yeah.
You see Graiku seems a bit preoccupied. He's kind of got something that seems to be on his shoulder or something. He's smiling at, and You see his hair ruffle on its own on the side of his head.
I
and
give him a
move.
real untrusting look. I don't trust like that.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell? Now, Gryko, you haven't said much, and you're reacquainted, and you're for the last round or two, and he comes up beside you, and you realize that these cabinets are locked. There's about a dozen tools on the counter that are made from their arcane implements of ancient Evermerency arcane implements.
Can you use any of those to open up that door? Are we gonna continue to chase that sorcerer, or are we just gonna try and get out of here now?
Yeah, a few minutes have gone by. 4 or 5 minutes have gone by.
Yeah, I was
I'm-
gonna. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good with either way. If we want to just get out of here now, that's fine with me.
But we need to find the way out.
And I don't want to leave empty-handed either. I think we should be paid for our troubles, don't you?
Absolutely. Maybe there's some other things around here that the wizard may have left behind. I check underneath the work table as well.
Okay, so you spend some more time here and tinkering around. This place is fairly neat. Like he keeps everything was arranged real like OCD on the tabletop, and everything's meticulous, organized. But so you don't find anything haphazardly laying around or nothing like that.
All right. Can I use one of those strange implements to try to pry open those cabinets?
Yeah, your DC will be higher than if you've had regular tools, but go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, let me roll it.
It's a bit of a give it a try, but it's
Can I roll my pick lock for that?
yep.
Okay. 11.
Mm.
I'm gonna use a luck. A
Okay,
fleeting luck.
roll D3.
Yeah, D3. Let's see. No whammies. 2.
Okay, so yeah, patink, you get it.
Nice.
It holds 8 small vials, 3 of which are glowing electric blue. The 4 normal ones, they're kind of canopic jarish kind of looking, exotic thing. The 4 normal vials, well, you don't know what they contain.
Fancy pants, come look at these.
So I come over. Obviously, it's me, and I wonder, does it have any sort of magical writings on it?
Oh.
No. Okay.
Yes, there's writings on them, but it's in a strange language you do not know.
Indeed.
Can I attempt to read them?
Be a very long shot.
I'll try it.
Sure.
Okay. 16.
You hear the door unlock up here, by the way.
Oh, that's not good.
And sorry, you were trying to decipher him? Nope, that will not do it. You would have to burn 4 luck.
Not gonna happen.
Okay, so you hear the door apparently unlocking. Click.
Yeah, I suggest we exit the room and then catch him on the other side.
Well, yeah, let's
Take
run
him
out of the
out.
room before he gets in here then. We're gonna try to do that, I guess.
My sword is drawn.
Better be.
Mm.
You see him there, and he looks quite good for wear. He looks fully healed,
Oh,
and his tentacles reaching for one of you, and he's pointing. Slay them both. And meanwhile, 2 more guards come out of this north door, and they'll be coming down.
Oh, my ass.
So we have initiative once again.
Did any of my strengths return at all during that time?
No.
Okay.
So I got a 20.
Hey, I got a 20 as well. Oh no,
Are you
got a
negative?
21. I got a
Oh,
crit
that's a big one. Holy. Oh,
21.
and you got a 20. Oh, no, that's just on initiative. On most other rolls, you get a 20, you get an initiative roll or
Right.
fleeting luck. Frank, did you? Oh, you got a 20?
Yeah, I'm in it.
And a 19 from Creel.
Jeez. What's your agility, Frank?
10.
Okay. That is higher than this sorcerer.
Nice.
So you will, Batsu will go first, however, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna bum rush these jerks.
So guards are the guards are kind of going to be, they're going to go in front, but for the moment they're there. They were just coming around. They were coming around to head you off.
I'd rather whittle down their numbers, so I'm gonna go after this guard that's closest right here
Ha, gotcha.
and try to hit him over the hit him on the the left side of his head.
And
Nice.
sorry, Darren, I don't see the turn order.
Oh, neither do I.
Yeah, I don't see it either actually. There we go. Okay, I'm going to attack with my clutch roll. Please hit. 17 to hit.
Whoa. Okay, give me 1 second. That will hit him. Holy. Yeah, go ahead.
At 2
Damage.
points.
All right. So he's like, oh, doesn't take him down. And Gryko.
All right. So if I can, if he's attacking there, can I slide by and then interact with the sorcerer then?
Yep. At this time, he's, yep.
All right. And then so that's the plan then is again to strike for the eyes and blind them. That's my mighty deed.
Nice. And you get crits on a 19 or 20. Well,
Okay.
the deed doesn't work, but you do go and you hit him in the head with your sword. What do you have for?
Yeah, longsword. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And doing some damage. Ah! Oh, and yeah, good job, but he's not down. Batsu. Oh, pardon me. What happened there?
No.
Whose turn is it? Batsu just went. Okay. Oh, it's his turn because Gryko had the higher agility. Okay, so now it's the sorcerer's turn, and Gryko, he tries to grab you with the tentacle because you're like hacking him. What's your? We'll see if we need that. Ooh, it's gonna be close. What would your AC? Oh no, you have to
Yeah.
make a reflex save. Pardon me. He automatically hits you if you don't make a reflex. He grabs you.
Okay.
Pardon me.
8.
No, he grabs you and does damage as you feel the spikes and the constriction and the eldritch power of it. Kind of does this. Where did I put him? Oh, there he is. Yeah. Wait, 1d4 plus 1. Okay, so he does 3 points damage, and he has you gripped with the tentacle.
That's all right.
And you're gonna be -1 die on your attack. Or actually, you have to break free.
To attack.
Yeah. Creel. Oh no, and then he also is casting a spell. So he sees Creel back there, but for the moment, Gryko is wounded him deeply. So I'm actually going to roll to see who he casts a spell at. It's going to be 1 or 2 is Gryko, 3 or 4 is Batsu, and 5 or 6 is Creel because he's just like, I will slay you all. Batsu. Now he lost the ability to cast the other spell, but this spell's a bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is a
Beautiful.
corruption.
yeah, very different.
Yes,
Ooh,
sir.
I've got the corruption tables for Lankhmar here, Darren, if you want.
Okay, so he's gonna suffer. Now I have to look at the spell to see. Give me a minute because it has
Which spell?
that That one
So my
was
strike did
magic
affect this
missile.
spell. My strike did
just a
affect
moment.
the spell then.
Just actually, that's magic shield. Magic missile. So on a mess up, he gets to roll d6 to see what happens. Okay, there we go. D6. Oh, what happened there?
2 is corruption.
Oh, just a normal corruption?
Corruption. Oh yeah, roll a d8, and I'll tell you what it is. This spell has its own corruptions.
Yeah, okay. I was reading the wrong one. It's a D8. Yeah, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
5. Pupils and irises vanish while eyes turn a chalky white. Wow. So now his amber eyes are now chalky white.
That sucks. He probably likes that.
Yeah, it didn't really. It was pupils and irises vanish, so it's just these white. And he's like, ah! And he of course loses the ability. So he lost, failure, and worse. Roll a d6. Nope, that was it. Okay, we did do it right then. He does. Corruption. Pardon me. Ugh. So he did not work well. So back up to Batsu.
Sweet. Batsu is going to.
Oh, pardon me. The
oh.
guard's attack.
Oh yeah.
So this guard with a short sword. Batsu. Oh, and that'll miss, right?
Yep.
And this one goes by and attacks you, Creel.
Well, it's gonna try.
I'm gonna try.
He's gonna succeed.
And 4 hit points as he slices you into your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. And meanwhile, you hear guards behind you.
No.
This is looking bad.
Yeah, well, you guys, you spent 15 minutes in the kitchen, you killed everybody, and then you spent 10 minutes in this room after he ran away. I mean, I could only take. I was like, yeah. Anyway,
We deserve it.
He's went and got guards, and he's gonna come kill you. He's not a fool. But they missed. These guards run down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so next round they're at the door. One of them's kind of in the doorway pretty well. So Batsu, now it's your turn.
No, it's Creel, if I'm not
No, Batsu starts first.
Yeah, I have 21. Okay, I'm gonna try to finish off this guard here.
Are Creel, have you gone yet that round?
No, that was why.
Oh yeah, go. Yeah, right. He's right. Yeah.
Alright.
Well, that was forgotten a while ago. It's like,
It's all good.
go ahead.
I back up. I'm still facing this guy. I'm still in combat with him, but I fly back and I throw my whole body weight against the door.
Try to slam it in this guy's face.
Yeah, because it opens towards me, so.
So that could be your action then.
Yeah, so I'm still facing this guy and everything, waiting, but I throw my body weight against the door.
Okay, wham! You slam the door shut. Okay. Now it's Gryko's turn. Or no, Batsu.
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 Yeah, Batsu. Okay, now I'm gonna try to hit the same spot, the same tender spot that I hit
Tender.
before.
All right.
The tender temple.
You see Gryko being held by the sorcerer
Oh.
still. Sorcerer took a pretty good hit from Gryko.
Well, I'm going to still try to hit this guy.
Well, you only got a 1 on the crit table. You sure you're on crit table 1? Yeah, you're a thief, right?
Yeah.
So what's the 1 on the crit table? I do have my crit charts here. Oh, that's the monsters. Oh, there's my chart.
Number 1 is opportunistic strike. Inflict 1d3 damage with this strike on top of whatever
Ooh,
you've done.
Oh, so you might
Or
actually
1d3.
roll. He's only got 2 hit points left.
3.
Oh,
Haha.
All right. So you hit that tender spot. And he's down.
Do I get a fleeting luck?
Sure, yeah.
Excellent.
Followed through on that one. And now it's Gryko's turn.
So do I have to basically try and get free, or can I attack from my position? Can I go for his eyes with
Well,
my
he's got you wrapped in
thumbs?
his tentacle.
Yeah,
He's holding you up like you can't even reach his face. He's
he's
doing
holding
damage.
me up and away
Oh yeah,
like
he's just,
like a hentai porn.
yeah,
All
and
right.
he's just shaking you. He's like,
Okay. So then I got to do a strength check. Is that what we're
Yeah.
talking about?
yeah. And you go versus his, and actually, well, that's a good roll. He's probably, well, he has to. All right, you break free. That's your,
I guess.
yeah. You did. Yeah, good move. And so now it's their turn again. And he goes not so fast. And you have to make another reflex save. He's going to try to grab you with that tentacle.
Nice.
That time he doesn't. And he lost the ability to cast his other spell for the moment. Let me
You have no power here.
Nice. Let me quick look here. Oh, he's got a freaking spear. Wow. Just double checking. Yeah, he's just still raging, and he has a spear. Somehow clicked onto his back harness. Says here. Like okay. So he's going to use his action with his other arm to pull out the spear. I will kill you myself, my bare hands. He seems to really be an angry guy. Creel.
the guards get to go, right?
Oh yeah, you. Very good, Jim. So you slammed this door shut. Now that doesn't mean it was locked, right?
No, but my body weight's fully on top of it.
Yeah. Okay. So that guy's dead. This guy guard here, he turns and he sees his master is in trouble and such, and those two. So he's gonna attack one of you two. So 1, 2, it's Batsu, and it is Batsu. Oh,
All right. 11 to hit.
That will miss. He tries
Nice.
to come in and now these guys are gonna hit the door, Jim, and we have to do a strength roll off.
It's a roll off.
It's a roll off, and to see
20, Darren, a nat 20.
Ooh, so you got a fleeting luck, and you're just like no. As I rolled a 2, and you can actually lock the door.
Oh yeah, come down. I don't know how I do it, but it's fantastic. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll give you a fleeting luck for each of these guys, like so 2 altogether.
perfect.
Nice.
And for the moment, then they're banging on it and stuff, so they could force it perhaps or whatever. They're
Yeah.
trying to get through, and they're just still wham wham
But
wham wham.
I turn back and I've got my sword still, and I see this guy's fleshy backside. It's gonna soon be stabbed in the back.
Excellent. So we're gonna move on to Batsu.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to attack the sorcerer.
All right. Yeah, he's looking a little. He's got a good wound on him. Gryko got him pretty good.
Try to hit that tentacle. Let's see.
Sweet.
12 hit.
Ooh, that would be close. I think that's it. Just a miss.
I'll give him a fleeting luck.
That'll do it.
Thank you.
7 damage.
Yeah, 7 damage. That's nothing. That's my max roll.
How do you dispatch the sorcerer?
Oh, hey. Well, since I was aiming for the tentacle, I'll completely just completely destroy and bludgeon in his shoulder and kind of careen that into a neck blow.
Okay. And he just crumples and collapses backward. No. Greco.
Oh, okay,
Ready?
but the wizard's dead though, right?
He just died, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm spinning around. So my blow that was going to decapitate the sorcerer, because he falls down, I keep going. I spin all the way
I duck.
around.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
I
You
spin all the
pull
way
him.
around to get this other guard here.
Go for it.
All right. Okay, so I did tag him, but maybe I didn't kill him.
You did not. Um.
I would have if that ray of enfeeblement wore off.
Oh yeah, that extra little doodad. Now he's just fighting to the death. It appears. He's gonna swing back at you, Greco. You wounded him last. Cursing in his strange tongue.
Oh, he hit me. That's all right. I can
Takes
take your bullets. I'm Tony
4.
Montana. All right, that was a lot.
Shush. And blood just flicks on the floor as he slices
Yes, it
you.
does. It
You
does.
still up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now the other guards, you're not sure. They stopped hitting on the door or whatever.
Hmm. I call out. I say, those other guards may be coming around.
Yeah. And it appears you have a moment. So we'll go back to Batsu.
Can I go?
Yeah, what about
Oh, yeah.
Creel? Is he
Never.
always
Creel
Always
never
gets
gets a
forgotten.
turn.
Creel.
No one remembers my turn.
he's been perched there for like an hour waiting
Yeah.
to go.
I come charging with my short sword, and I plan to skewer it into his side like so many morsels of meat.
Ooh, I'll give you +1 for your side shot.
Thank you. Any attack bonus? 1.
Indeed. And that's enough. He had 2 hit points left.
Nice.
Yeah.
XP's, remember, if you kill one of these guards, and whoever hit the wizard, Atsu,
Yep.
you get you get 6, and everybody else gets 3 each for the sorcerer.
You get special vulture points.
Yeah, who gets the I killed him. And I might phase that out a bit. It depends if it's apt and so on, if you do with a deed and so on. But he did a good job anyway. So
Yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah.
Probably
So now
saved my
this guy
life.
goes down and it's quiet, but you see these 2 guards here coming in,
What?
and they had come from around, and I'm gonna say that you well, we could. How much time do we have, right?
I
So,
kind of have to
Yeah.
go here.
so I'm gonna say that you dispatch these guards, for the sake of brevity, and we'll assume the next session starts. Now, do you have to leave soon, because we could sum up this little adventure for the moment? There's some stuff to do here, some loot perhaps. You're not sure if there's anybody left or much more to explore, but you've killed. But I'll leave you on this note. Let me read you a little ditty here. Where is that? You catch a subtle motion out of the corner of your eye, and turning your attention to the corpse of the dead wizard. Perched on the corpse's chin is the strange sight of a hairless mouse. Motionless and staring in your direction, the tiny vermin almost appears to gaze at you with hatred, before leaping off the body and scurrying swiftly away.
It's his goddamn familiar.
It's Brown Jenkin.
Maybe that was the wizard itself.
Squash that rat.
I gotta go, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks for running, Darren.
you bet.
Nice playing with you
And-
guys.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
session.
Good seeing you again, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
All right. We'll see him.
yeah, and Jim has some games going too and stuff, so I'll discuss with him whether we're going to alternate the Thursday, so whether we play next Thursday or the one after, or if everybody can make it so on. I was going to do the Thursday night thing. So anyway, I'll find out what's happening and I'll put the event out and such, and I'll actually pause or stop the recording as well, I guess.